Hello and welcome to O2 Inside Line. I'm Jamie George and this is Elliot Daly.
Hello.
You asked for it, you got it. You got a show with Jamie George and Elliot Daly. Here we are. Thank you very much, guys. Right, Elliot, we're just going to go straight into it. A couple of questions about the game. So 48 hours post-game. What are your thoughts generally of the game in total?
Obviously a bit frustrating, especially going that many points ahead at the start of the game. But it's a massive lesson for us, and obviously we've got 2 games to put it right now, and the squad are really on that challenge and ready for it.
Yeah, frustrating one. What's in store for the squad? Can you tell everyone what's in store for the squad this week?
I can, Jamie. So yeah, obviously we're going to look at what we can sort of work on from last week's game, take that into this week, and obviously you've got 2 hard training days coming up now, a day off, and then a last final training day before the Saturday Test match in Bloemfontein.
And what are our focuses going to be going into this game?
I think in attack it was most of the same for us, wasn't it? I think we scored some good tries. Probably just try and keep hold of the ball for longest periods of time. And defensively, just obviously they've got some good strike runners, so just try and cut them down early. You're a very experienced campaigner. What's the mood like in camp, Jamie?
The mood in camp, I think we're obviously gutted about the game at the weekend, and that was sort of going into the dressing room. You then walk out of the dressing room, the focus is immediately onto the week after, so everyone's pretty excited to get stuck into it this week. Obviously a big focus for us is trying to put some of the things that we did wrong right, and focus on what we need to do to get better. So we had a good review, preview, and really excited about what we've got in store this week.
Lovely. Let's just talk about some people on tour that we've got to know.
Hang on.
Oh, lovely. Yes. What have you learned about different people on this tour? Bonded with Harry Williams, haven't you?
Harry, myself and Harry are tight. Very interesting chap. Very knowledgeable man about a lot of things. Snakes being one of them. Yeah, he wanted to get an 8-foot boa constrictor as a pet, and he was going to call him Chris.
That brings me nicely on to my next point.
Oh, wow.
Should we talk about Nick Ezekwe's night last night they put on for the boys?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to, yeah.
Who was the most scared? If you didn't know, we had a reptile snake evening put on by Nick Ezekwe, who didn't actually like the animals.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he put that on for us, but I mean, it was great fun. We were at the back, if we're honest. We weren't the most scared. I think Denny Somamona was the worst. Maybe
Denny was bad.
Joe Marler.
So Marler did this clever thing, right, where he pretended to be filming other people being scared, but then never actually touched the animals. They sort of brought the snakes around. Everyone had a little touch. Joe Marler really scared of it. For someone who acts tough,
yeah,
is a tough guy,
yeah,
generally. That was quite poor.
What animal were you a bit? Oh, that's a scary one last night.
The green mamba, mate.
I agree.
The green mamba, it was spitting out venom.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
and
play on.
A green mamba's smell of curry.
Yeah.
By the way, so if you
weird fact of the day.
It is. That was Dean last night telling us about them, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, very interesting actually.
If you're in, they're very good at camouflaging as well. So if they're in short grass, if you smell curry, just run away. That's all.
Not many green mambas in England though, guys. So that's for the South African fans out there.
Is it time for my deadly quiz or not? Yeah. It is. And that leads us nicely on to Daly's Deadly Quiz.
Awful. Honestly awful.
Right. This is huge.
This is huge.
I will make you a cup of tea every evening if you get 5 of these right.
I do need you to make me some tea because Love Island is on in my room.
Agreed.
And you are always there, so this is big.
Africa's top 5 most deadly animals. Can you name them?
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus is correct.
Thank you.
It can run up to 22 miles an hour.
I'm aware. It also has a giant mouth.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's 1.
Okay.
Should I give you a clue?
What?
Okay,
yeah, okay, give me a clue. Go on.
Well,
take a clue.
It's not what we had last night, but it's close.
So it's a reptile. Oh, a black mamba.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. It's very aggressive, can travel up to 12 miles an hour, and didn't they say last night that they don't have an anti-venom?
No, they do for that one.
They do.
They had another snake that they didn't have an anti-venom for, which was super. Carry
that's
on.
2. So that's 1 and 4.
Surely, like a lion.
No.
Wow. Do I have 3 guesses? Like, as in,
yeah, you got
unlimited.
You got 2 more wrong answers allowed.
Let's just think about this. What about like elephants?
Elephant is one of them. Wow.
Because they stampede.
They're normally very passive, guys. I think everyone's seen an elephant in their life, haven't they?
Yeah, you don't have to explain what an elephant is, mate.
Very protected over their young.
They are.
They really are.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we are.
I don't have any young, but...
Winston, you have Winston.
Winston, true. For those of you who don't know, who didn't follow last week, Winston is Elliot's dog and my godson.
You got two more to get.
So what have I got?
You've got
hippo, elephant,
black mamba,
black
and
mamba.
elephant.
Must be some sort of like about like a leopards aren't.
No, that's the
no,
wrong
that's
answer.
not a guess.
That's
It was
the
a
wrong
conversation.
answer. You said it. You got one more. One of the times.
Bee.
No.
Killer bee. What was that noise then?
A mosquito.
Oh yeah. Killer bees though, they are scary. In fairness.
They live for 2 weeks. Mosquitoes. Huge.
That's good. That's good.
The last one you didn't get is the Nile crocodile.
Yeah, I was going to go with crocodile actually.
Well, you didn't.
Until matey boy over here started doing a bee noise at me.
You got 60%. You happy with that?
How many 3 T's is that?
2.
3.
No, 2.
It's 3. I got 3 right.
Nope.
Genuinely, I did.
All right, you get 3 then.
Thank you. Right, into the fan questions, Elliot.
Lovely.
Actually, this is huge. Big Rich from Croydon's asking...
Croydon.
Actually, wait. This question is technically for me. Elliot, we've seen you kick 60 metres. Jamie, have you ever kicked a goal? If so, how far?
Can I just actually say on this point that Jamie said he wouldn't be able to kick it above probably knee height, did you say, off the floor? So no is the answer to that question before he answers.
I used to kick at school sometimes. I wasn't great. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a poor kicker off the tee. Distance-wise, I think anywhere between 15 and 20 metres is my range. Right, this question is from Eric Windross. Hello, Eric.
Hello, Eric.
Which Marvel character are you and why?
I always get confused with Marvel characters, but I'm going to go with
Superheroes.
Thor.
Why would you be Thor?
I look very similar to him.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You literally
People
could
have
be
stopped
more
me in the street
opposite.
and said, you look like Chris Hemsworth.
No, you've seen Chris Hemsworth in Chiswick once. That's basically your claim to fame.
Yeah, and he looks exactly like me.
He doesn't. He genuinely
just
doesn't.
ripped up and 6'4".
Yeah, you're, what, 5'10" and a half?
Excuse me, I'm taller than you.
No, you're not.
Sonny Jim.
I'm 6 foot on the dot,
No,
183 centimetres.
I've got one
All right.
from Ruth.
Hello, Ruth.
Tell us a little known fact about yourself.
I'm a national cricket champion under 11s. And yourself?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Sticking with the under 11 theme, I came 4th in England at breaststroke.
That is so niche. Right.
4th though. Didn't get a medal. I'm going to change this one around. It's from Beth. I'm going to say, Jamie, your greatest and longest kick ever. You're actually greatest. I know what your greatest kick
Oh yeah,
is
my
ever.
greatest kick. I put a grubber in against Australia once. We scored
Led
off
to a
it.
try.
Yeah. You haven't ever thrown in a game, so technically I'm winning.
Yeah, you're winning at that, which is fair enough. Looking ahead. Did you like that? That was
Yeah,
good.
I did, yeah.
So second test in Bloemfontein. What do you reckon we can expect from South Africa?
I think probably more of the same. I think they've taken a bit of confidence from the way that they played, especially the sort of second half. To be fair to a very physical side, weren't they? They brought it to us physically, and I think that they're going to be bringing the same this weekend. Obviously, it's always interesting when you play sort of a 3-test series. Tactically, it's going to be big for both teams. We think we've come in with a good plan. It'll be interesting to see what they bring. But they won't go far away from what they've been good at over the last few years, which is being direct and being physical, good set piece. So we've got to make sure we're really up for it and have a good week's training. Elliot, how much do you enjoy playing against South Africa in these amazing stadiums? Ellis Park, it was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ellis Park was really cool, yeah. Just the way in as well, it was fans everywhere, and as soon as you got in there, the pitch was perfect, wasn't it? And just the stadium, it was so high, wasn't it? It was really steep stadium, really good venue. It felt like the crowd are right on top of you, and that's the places you want to play, really.
So that's it from O2 Inside Line. That was the Daily.
George.
See what we did there? Hopefully tune in next week if the media team let us continue with our conquest to take over the media world.
Like and share, please. Like and share.